All right, testing. All right, I don't got no background footage for y'all. So, welcome to Speed Reviews. This is 7/28/23. And we're just gonna get right into it, I guess. All right, first album, Fulcrum, Far Far Away. We got the COVID denier himself, unfunny man who just smokes as his personality. Far Far Away. This album is ass. All these bars are corny as fuck. They're weak as fuck. The beats are all right. I don't know if he produced, because I'm pretty sure he's a producer. I think he produces some of his beats, but that's the only thing I can really give it. This project is just low-key ass. It's kind of ass music. The vocals aren't any better, but yeah, that's Fulcrum. Next we got Izaya Tiji. He dropped a little EP, 3-song EP. It's all right. I'm not like the biggest Izaya fan, but I still think it was pretty good. I can see like the appeal to him. For me, it just seems like the singing is lazy. I feel like he could have a lot more power in his voice. But yeah, it was all right. Beats are good. His vocals were all right. It was just pretty mid overall. To me, I know some people probably gonna eat this shit up, but yeah. Next is Fortunate, or Fortunate. I don't know how the fuck to say bro name, but See You Soon. It's a 9-track EP, I think, and it was actually pretty long. But it was actually pretty good. It was has a good production. His vocals were clean and they were really vibrant. It kind of gave me like Dro Kenji vibes. He just has a really distinct voice that you can like probably separate from a crowd. But yeah, it was pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, that Midwest feature was weak. I'm sorry, Edgar, but I think that song could have gone a lot better without motherfucking Edgar on that shit. But yeah, pretty good album. Sounds like Dro Kenji. If you like that type of music, some Juice WRLD type shit, then you probably like this. Next we got Funeral. Funeral came in with a new mixtape, and it was pretty good, though I do have some problems with it. I feel like even though Funeral beats are fucking awesome, like because everything on this track on this album just seems like eviscerated and like the kind of chimey but still kind of dark beats on it. I just feel like those chimes are way too like happy and peppy when you just put it with the lyrics that Funeral be saying. Cause he be talking about killing niggas and shit and just fucking gore and blood and all that shit, but then you got some fucking happy ass Geometry Dash beat in the back. I feel like it worked for Eviscerated because I feel like in Eviscerated everything was a lot more like compact and everything just melded well together even with those vocals, and it still kind of had a little bit of a scary feel to it. But I feel like on here, like it works, the beats are hard, but it's just like I feel like when he's rapping about this shit, it's got to be more like grungy dark beats. It's also kind of weird because some of the features in there are off. Like I feel like Blotty and Funeral rapping about killing niggas on a plug-in B beat, like a mental type beat, is fucking crazy. And I think that was one of the few Kiriano verses that I actually didn't really like, but that's just me. I forgot to give like half the tracks ratings before this. It'll be on screen, y'all know, but I give Funeral Gorepack 6.5. It was pretty good, but I feel like it was all over the place. All right, next up we got ICYTWAT. We got Final Boss. This was my first listen of today, and it was good. I feel like ICYTWAT just can't fucking miss. Like literally, it's impossible for him to miss. His samples are always clean as fuck, and even when he's making his own melodies, it's just gas. It's straight crank. It's straight good. To me, I feel like this project in particular he sounded like Lucky a little bit. And I feel like if people think Lucky is too boring or too slow for them, I feel like ICYTWAT is just the next level up if you want some like more energy in that. But yeah, good ICYTWAT, good samples, good crank. The beats are really dreamy. They're very spacious, and I like it a lot. I give that one a 7 overall. All right, next we got Torr with Molecule. I was not expecting to like this project because I feel like Torr is one of those Breakins clones to me. You always just feel like he was trying to get that raspy voice that Breakins is very like. Well, like when you listen to Breakins, you recognize his voice immediately. And I feel like there's a lot of underground like hyper pop, glitch pop artists that just try and copy that shit just because it's sexy. But I feel like even with that, and even though I do think his voice is trying to mimic that style a little bit, I do think this project is very smart, and I think it's really it just feels like spacey, but it's still like feeling, if that makes sense. It's literally, I don't know. The tunes are great, they're catchy. I really like the kind of theme to it, and everything on this is just super strong. There was no misses on this project. I feel like it could get cluttered at sometimes, and I feel like people might just take that as like, oh shit, this is way too much going on, I'm not gonna listen to this. But I do think if you can take like a lot of stuff on the ears, then it is a very good record. Even some of the more chill cuts and the more like relaxed cuts are still great. But yeah, very strong, very good vocals. The production is crazy. And yeah, I give this one an 8.5. This was actually a lot better than I thought it would be, and I'm excited to see this dude out on tour now. And of course, on the last spot, we got Travis Scott. And I don't really listen to Travis Scott. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the accolades he gets, but I never see it whenever I listen to Travis Scott. Like, I'm not just on Travis Scott as much as other people, I guess. But this project was definitely putting me to sleep on that shit, because like, goddamn, this project is fucking crazy. Production is very grand, it's very clean, and of course, like, it's just the normal Travis Scott vocals where that nigga just be talking to auto-tune, but it's actually a very cohesive and it's a very good project. I don't think it's better than Astroworld. I feel like Astroworld will never be topped by Travis, I feel like, and that's my personal favorite Travis record. I just think that this project is a lot more all over the place, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it just feels like, in comparison, Astroworld had a set concept and it just followed that and just had it throughout the entire thing, whereas Utopia, I feel like it's got its little theme, but I feel like it just goes all over the place in terms of energy. Like, you got songs like Modern Jam where it's just kind of like empty, there's not much going on, but then you just go into a song like Fiend or God's Country and it's just completely different. And I feel like there could be some like movements in the track list that would make it a lot more cohesive as just like a gradual buildup instead of just a chill song, then a hard song, then a chill song, and then it keeps flipping like that. But yeah, this project was fucking crazy. Drake slid on that feature. A fucking Cardi, holy fuck, we need more of that on his next project, because I like that deep voice more than the baby voice, honestly. And yeah, it's just kind of chaotic in like not like a necessarily like overwhelming sense, but it's just, you never know what's coming next. It's unpredictable. And yeah, I actually really I liked it enough to get a CD like after I listened to it, because I wasn't gonna get a CD before. But after listening to it, I was like, this is actually really fucking good. And I feel like it will have growing power the more I listen to it, because these are like literally right off like listening to this shit. But yeah, solid project, very good. I think it's one of Travis's best, definitely. And I'm gonna go with a 9 on this one. I know that might be an overshoot, maybe, but I'm sticking with a 9 for right now. But yeah, this was speed review. This is gonna be like 2-second video. I'm sorry, but like, I just wanted to get this shit done, because I was like, you know what, Travis Scott dropping, some other people dropping, I'll just get my opinions on it, just because I don't really want to do whole video structured on this, just because I feel like I would just be talking out my ass. And this is just right off listening to it. These are my first impressions. It could get better later and I could update it, but you know, it's whatever. Hopefully y'all liked the video of me just rambling about random ass music that dropped today. Subscribe if you like this shit. Give me a like if you want some more speed reviews whenever shit drops. I would not mind sharing my opinion on music with you niggas. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna go take a shower because I got a performance to do today. Bye, niggas. Bye.
If that shit on me, then I'm left unimpressed. Not saying that I'm the best, but I'm probably the fucking best. X up on my fucking chest, it's clear I'm better than the rest. Pretty hoe gon' wonder what's going on in my fucking head. When I'm in town, are you gon' slide on me when I'm around? Don't say too much, you could just say that you down. I need you right now, I need you right now. Don't say too much.